Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has ordered the extension of Pakistan's countrywide austerity drive until June 13. As rising global uncertainty and ongoing tensions in the Middle East continue to pressure the economy, the decision comes amid growing concerns over fuel prices, disrupted global supply chains, and inflationary pressures linked to the wider regional conflict involving Iran and Israel. According to a cabinet division notification issued on Monday, the government will continue several emergency cost-cutting measures introduced earlier this year. These include a 50% reduction in fuel allowances for official vehicles. Although operational services such as ambulances and public transport remain exempt, the government will also continue grounding 60% of official vehicles, maintain a ban on most foreign travel by ministers and government officials unless trips are considered essential for national interest. Previously introduced measures, including a 4-day working week for government offices, will also remain in place. However, banks, essential services, agriculture, and industrial sectors are exempt from the reduced work week policy. The austerity extension comes as Pakistan tries to manage the economic fallout from the rising global oil prices and disruptions in the energy market linked to the Strait of Hormuz crisis. The government has already rolled out targeted fuel subsidies for motorcyclists, transporters, and farmers to help soften the impact of surging fuel costs. But alongside the economic concerns, Monday also saw major political discussions taking place behind closed doors in Islamabad. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif met with President Asif Ali Zardari along with several senior government figures, including Deputy Prime Minister Ishaq Dar, Interior Minister Mohsin Naqvi, and Law Minister Azam Nazir Tarar. Officially, the presidency said the meeting focused on the country's overall situation, regional developments, and Afghanistan. However, political speculation intensified after reports emerged that the government may be considering a possible 28th constitutional amendment. According to sources familiar with the discussions, the proposed amendment could potentially reverse key elements of the 18th Amendment introduced in 2010 under PPP-led government. The 18th Amendment significantly increased provincial autonomy by transferring powers over sectors such as health, education, and population to provincial governments. Sources now claim the new proposal could bring some of these subjects back under federal control and potentially revive the concurrent legislative list shared by the provinces and the centre. That possibility is already raising political tensions. Insiders say President Zardari is reportedly not in favor of rushing into another constitutional amendment and would prefer delaying any major move until the upcoming federal budget, expected on June 8. Under parliamentary rules, once the budget debate formally begins, new legislation generally cannot be introduced until the process concludes. The presidency's official statement made no mention of constitutional changes but did emphasize economic relief, inflation control, and national security concerns. President Zardari reportedly urged the government to ensure the availability of essential goods and reduce inflationary pressure on ordinary Pakistanis at a time when the wider regional crisis is already affecting households and businesses. For now, Pakistan finds itself balancing two major challenges at once, managing economic instability driven by global geopolitical tensions while also navigating potentially sensitive constitutional and political debates at home.